The woman lowered her husband into the well. To her surprise, she instead retrieved a bucket overflowing with gold. While her husband was nowhere to be found, the two women instantly understood that they could exchange men for gold. They turned to look at the man beside them with a mischievous grin. A few days prior, Lisa's husband had been digging a mine shaft when the ground suddenly collapsed beneath him. Lisa desperately tried to pull her husband out, only to discover that the well seemed bottomless. They retrieved an oil lamp to gauge the depth of the well. As soon as they lowered the lamp, something violently tugged at the rope. The man screamed in terror as he yanked the rope back up, only to find that the oil lamp had transformed into a jar filled to the brim with gold. Overwhelmed with excitement, they noticed a note inside the jar. The two women approached the well's edge, eyeing a nearby hen thoughtfully. Without hesitation, they lowered the hen into the well. To their surprise, the rope plummeted with such force that the women couldn't hold on. It finally came to a stop, and they hauled it back up to reveal an even larger jar containing even more gold. Just then, Lisa's husband returned, brimming with excitement. He had spent all their savings on a truckload of oil lamps, which he proceeded to lower into the well. However, the lamps did not turn into gold, leaving the man furious and feeling cheated. Enraged, he climbed into the bucket himself, determined to get to the bottom of the mystery and vowing to retrieve all the gold from the well. But once he descended, he vanished, and only a bucket of gold was pulled back up. The women now had more gold than they could ever spend, but the police soon came knocking, inquiring about the husband's disappearance. Lisa lied, claiming her husband was working away from home. She then offered the police chief a bag of gold. Sensing her deceit, the police chief returned that night with his men and barged into their home. Upon seeing the piles of gold, he threatened to throw the women in jail and seize the gold for himself. Left with no other option, Lisa had no choice but to reveal the secret of the well to the police chief.